In July, I moved to Washington, D.C. to start work at the American Prospect. Michael still lives in New York, so every other week I go up. People always talk about how there's so much to do in New York, go to museums, shows, etc. But actually living in New York, you don't really do those things. I only ever go to the Statue of Liberty when somebody's visiting. Most of my time is spent doing things that everyone does. I exercise, or Michael and I cook, or we eat out, or we go see a movie. But my favorite thing to do here is walk around. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say that that's really what makes living in New York different. Our favorite neighborhood hangout is Bar Milano, just down the street. Actually, the name changed a while back, but we still call it that. One of my favorite quotes about the city comes from Joan Didion. I'm not sure that it is possible for anyone brought up in the East to appreciate entirely what New York, the idea of New York, means to those of us who came out of the West and the South. New York was no mere city. It was instead an infinitely romantic notion, the mysterious nexus of all love and money and power, the shining and perishable dream itself. It's sort of weird to go back and forth between New York and DC all the time. I feel like I don't live in either place. I haven't made that many friends in DC other than those I've made at work, which are great, but I don't really feel like I've established myself here the way I did when I was in New York and I didn't know anyone. And traveling's also tough. I have to get up at 4 in the morning to be at work on time on Monday. But I guess that's what you have to do when half your life is still in another city.